championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. On the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking deep on the very first play. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That's a first down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Wow, 1 minute this quarterback is surveying the field for an open receiver. The next, he's pulling it down, tucking the football, and putting into the end zone for touchdown himself.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. That's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Dogs line it up with first and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the move now. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10, looking to throw. The receiver brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through the tackler. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Fair catch made at the 40. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Yeah, he said, here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. There's a stiff arm. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
One more play before they head to the locker room. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So Wyoming's offense gets back out of the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands, and you end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He lets it rip. Oh, what a grab! They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Bulldogs are looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
31, Wyoming, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. Has the first down and more. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And he'll drop back here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Pulls it in. It's Lyle. Creative running there. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Incompletion sets up a second down. Working clock with the ground game. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. They're going to run the option. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
38,
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Wyoming's offense gets back out onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up 1st down from the 31.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Cunningham. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Wyoming! as they fight back here in this playoff game.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they heave it deep downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Throwing off play action. Pressure is coming. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.